Hello and welcome to the Restaurant Show here on CW57. My name is Ryan Ashker. Stay tuned because we're going to be visited by the 1855 Saloon and Jack from Freshie. All that and much more. It's the Restaurant Show here on CW57. Hello and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Right now we're joined by Freshie. Jack is going to tell us how we can all live just a little bit healthier. Instead of hitting up some of that fast food, we have some really healthy options that he always brings us right over on the west side, so you can figure out how to, have a healthier lunch, breakfast, dinner, and just kind of live a better life.
Absolutely.
And you brought a lot today as well. I know we've talked about the juices before, which are my favorite. We have the kimchi bowl. Is that this one?
Yeah, absolutely. So we occasionally put in new menu items. So this one we introduced a couple weeks ago. I had alluded to it on a previous episode. So what we've got going with this one is our brown rice, a little teriyaki sauce, some of the red cabbage, carrots, edamame, some mushrooms, and then we have a hard-boiled egg on there, and the kimchi, a little sriracha sauce, and the sesame seeds. Now, for those not familiar with kimchi, it's a fermented cabbage, comes in different varying degrees of spiciness or heat. This one's a pretty mild one. I've had ones in the past that you take a bite and it puts you in a sweat.
Yeah.
So people have really been liking this. If you like spicy food, kimchi is something that really helps with really good antioxidants, and the sriracha sauce combined with that, it's actually good for your metabolism, kind of speeds things up a little bit.
The capsaicin, right? The capsaicin there speeds up the metabolism?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just a real yummy dish that we're going to be serving for the next couple months at least, and we'll see how things go from there. Also has some little strips of nori, which is the seaweed that we use in our sushito, and so we'll also got that going. There's two flavors of that, the kimchi or the chicken teriyaki. And so it's a real delicious one, but a little hard to control. So if you come in and try it out, we'll definitely be able to impress you with that one. A couple other things that I wanted to just show real quickly is our catering. I've had a number of groups call me in the last few weeks that have heard about us, tried us for lunch or dinner, breakfast, and basically said, boy, this is great. I'd like you to bring it into our next meeting, training, etc. And so for a lot of companies that are trying to push the wellness programs, the benefits, seeing employees that are more engaged, more energy. Our motto, once again, at Freshie is eat, energize. So a lot of people after the meetings tell me, man, that was great. Everybody was fueled up, feeling good. We didn't have the big carb crash around 2, 3 o'clock from some of the other meals that we've had in the past. So the feedback that I've been getting is really positive on that. And then once again, just highlighting our juices and smoothies. I brought out some fresh fruit and veggies to show folks in TV land what we're putting in here. So no substitutes, no additives, no chemicals, just pure fruits and veggies is what we're using here. And so if you're looking for like an in-between meal or something to pick you up maybe in the afternoon instead of turning to a soda or coffee, real healthy alternative for you there.
And these juices are fantastic. I didn't think I'd like them. I actually love the things. And I know you were talking about something else we were talking off screen a little bit, frozen kefir.
Yep.
And that's like more of a dessert sort of menu kind of?
Yeah, absolutely. So the difference with kefir, depending on what part of the world or how you want to pronounce it, it's like a healthier frozen yogurt. So the process with it actually goes through a little bit of fermentation, so you get more probiotics than you would in a normal yogurt that you'd buy out of the store or a frozen yogurt, and that really helps your digestive system. So just kind of having that as a little dessert at the end, it's a real nice option. It's low calorie, high taste, and you can mix all the different ingredients that we have on there. We've got all the way from chocolate chips and Oreos to mangoes, blueberries, strawberries, almonds, walnuts, honey, cinnamon. I could go on, but it's really options are a lot to give you there.
Mango and fruit are probably the options to go with, I'm thinking. But
yeah, I'd say probably the strawberry blueberry is the combo that I see most people go with.
So it's healthier than frozen yogurt, because frozen yogurt's always considered, that's your healthy alternative to ice cream.
And as far as I know, we're still the only place in town serving frozen kefir. I've had guests come in and tell me that they can't find it anywhere else. And so for some folks, you can either, that's what's in our smoothies, or else you can get in a bowl with the toppings on top.
That's one I'm gonna have to try. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And we want to, obviously hit again on you so you don't get that 2:30, 3 o'clock feeling. It is really high energy food. It's kind of light on your system, good for you, keeps you more energized, as opposed to slowing down and being sluggish, I guess you would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you mentioned you're doing some corporate lunches, things like that. The catering's really taking off, so if you do have some of those meetings or visiting with clients, make sure you give Freshie a call because it is a fantastic option. And you also recently just partnered with a local athletic club as well, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Madison Capitals, the minor league hockey team that we've got here in Madison, was looking for a food sponsor, so we're happy to be sponsoring them this season. And I think that'll be a great way of promoting Freshie to all the young athletes out there.
Yeah.
I know a lot of younger kids that are playing hockey like to go to those games to check it out, along with Badger games. So I think working with the Madison Capitals, I'm hoping to see that the players themselves too are eating it maybe before games or before they go on road trips and maybe feeling the difference from what they've been eating in the past.
Taking it on the road with them, that'd probably be a better idea.
Yeah, absolutely. And then right across the street from Freshie is Memorial High School.
Yep.
And they reached out to us as well. They're forming a new gridiron club to support the football team. The new coach, Adam Smith, coming on board now. And so they'd asked us to be a food sponsor as well for one of their game days. So we're real happy about sponsoring the Memorial sports programs and working with them. Once again, giving those athletes that healthier option to pick.
That's fantastic. Good job, Adam. I'm an adopted Memorial fan because it's nowhere near where I came from, so I need a local team. I like Memorial, though. Those are my guys. Now, we have a little bit of time. I want you to give us just some more updates. What's going on with Freshie? Kind of where did it come from? Where did this idea come from? And as good as you're doing now, any chance we might see some more of them around town?
Yeah, absolutely. There'll be some more Freshies opening in the next year for sure. One opened in Appleton about a month ago, and they're doing really well. Freshie started in Toronto 10 years ago. The original name for it was Lettuce Eatery, but they felt kind of...
Lettuce Eatery. I like Freshie better.
Yeah, most people do. It just lends itself to that. We're not just salads, even though we do a great job with those. We're really trying to cover the different gamut here, so people, depending on what their wants and needs are, can really get some, some good healthy food at a low cost. And basically, they've been opening right now about a store or two per week.
Oh, wow.
They just opened one in Dublin, Ireland last week, so they're in Europe, Central America, as far away as Dubai.
Okay.
They've got a number of locations all over the U.S. There's over 20 in the Chicagoland area, so if you're visiting Chicago, might be a Freshie right nearby. And really their goal is to help people live a healthier lifestyle. On and on now, the science is coming out. I was just watching the morning news today on Good Morning America, and they were saying the same thing, that we really need to get off the sugar and salt diet that is so prevalent in America right now and get more to the fruits and veggies and healthier diets so we can start avoiding some of these issues for health, obesity, diabetes, on and on, all related to diet.
And just with the way things are going, I think there is kind of a culture shift going towards that too. I know I'm starting to eat a lot better than I used to when I was a little kid. It's not chicken wings and pizza every day. So sometimes you gotta have those fruits and vegetables. And Freshie's a great place to do it if you're on the run. Business meetings, breakfast, lunch, you name it, they have it. And as you can see, some fantastic, very delicious, healthy options. Jack, thanks for joining us here on the Restaurant Show again.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys. We'll be right back. Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, 1855 Saloon and Grill.
Hey, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Joining us now, we have Shirley and Owen, who are here from 1855 Saloon. How are you guys?
Great, great.
I'm so excited to chat with you. It's been a while since I've had the pleasure of seeing you folks, and what a spread you've brought for us to take a look at today.
Yeah, and welcome back.
Thank you.
Great to have you back.
I'm so glad to be back, especially this is great timing because I'm hungry, so I feel like it's a good time to come back.
Yeah.
So you guys have so much going on here. Talk to us a little bit about some of these dishes.
Well, I think it's a great treat to come to 1855 for dinner. We've done quite a few of our shows about dinner thus far, but we do lunch as well. So we open daily at 11, which is, it's a great time to come out, get started a little bit early at lunch at 11, but we do a lot of different things. We try to give a great selection for everybody coming out for lunch. And
I see a couple salads, which is kind of nice. For me, I'm such a salad junkie, especially at lunch. I like to eat my salad at lunch and then, my heavy meal at dinner. So you got a couple of great salads for the lunch crew, or you can have them for dinner too, of course. Anything's allowed. So tell me about these. This is the one I'm eyeing. That one's one of my favorites as far as what it looks like because of there's fruit, there's nuts. There's chicken. It's like everything I want on a salad.
Yeah, we got some dried bananas on there, some candied pecans, some fresh coconut, some freshly sliced strawberries, and of course 6 ounces of chicken.
Yeah.
Goes with any dressing that you would like on that. Great salad.
Yeah, you had me at strawberries, but
Yeah.
all the other stuff sounds good too. So
Great
that's
season
awesome.
for it.
And what's the bruschetta tomato? Is that something that's out here too?
That's
Okay.
this one up here.
Oh, that's that one. Okay. Oh,
Probably
there's
our
some
most
pasta.
popular, our most unique probably. We have a spring lettuce, but incorporated is pasta.
Yeah, I love that.
It's-
so you can have salad with pasta on it, get some carbs,
Right?
get the whole thing.
Yep, yep. We've got olives, chicken, also pulled chicken in it, so definitely some protein in there for you too. You'll definitely get filled
Let
up.
me take a look at this because I feel like this is a hearty salad, but there's a lot of good things too. You know, you're gonna have you got some veggies, you got cheese. You know, I love cheese. Love cheese. So that's
Get a little
cool.
bread on the side as well
Yeah, I was
with
gonna
it.
ask actually, what is this like a
Sure, some grilled breads, yep, with cheese on it, yep.
That looks
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
More cheese.
Yep,
Okay.
and another one
got-
we have is our cob, which everyone's pretty familiar with it, a traditional cob, but
We have to
our
have a
salads
cob
are
on the menu.
so huge.
Yeah.
You know, and it's definitely will fill you up and hold you till dinner, no problem.
Yeah, and I am not ashamed to go ahead and eat a large salad, so I appreciate you having a good, serious salad for me. Thank you.
Great.
So let's talk about some of these other things. You've got wraps too, which
We
I'm
do.
not sure I even knew you had wraps. So tell me what's here.
Yep. Another light meal for lunch.
Yeah.
Works great on the patio as well.
Easy to eat, you know, too. I like that too.
Right,
And-
right. We have here our vegetarian. It's sauteed veggies in pesto mayo is also on it. Nice, light, refreshing.
You want to skip the meat? You have an option.
Right.
That's good.
Yep. We do have quite a few, as you'll see later.
Yeah.
We've also got a crispy chicken wrap. Lettuce, tomato, bacon. Perfect.
Yeah.
Just hold it in your hand and go at it.
Chicken. I know a few folks that like some crispy chicken that would enjoy that wrap. And you have some nice kind of light sides, which is kind of great too.
We do. We have a large selection, from fresh fruit, cottage cheese, dipping vegetables that we have with our bruschetta ranch,
Oh,
which
that's up
is
my
also
alley.
nice. Right.
Yeah.
Not getting away from the fried foods, not that heavy.
Right. But you have your options for when you're just in the mood for it. Now, I have to ask, is this a sweet potato fry?
It is.
Oh my
Yes.
God, I'm a sucker for a sweet potato fry. So you guys make sweet potato fries too.
Yeah, another great thing with sweet potato fries, and you can get it at 1855, is always ask for a little side of honey with that.
Oh,
Dip it in a little bit of honey, boy, it's good.
I did not know that. I will be doing that exact thing. So there's so much here, but I want to kind of skip to some other things because you have some events coming up. I want to make sure we chat about that and some things you're doing.
You bet.
Go ahead. Oh. Well, the next big event is Father's Day.
Yes.
We've got our Father's Day buffet coming up on Sunday.
Okay.
Treat Dad. He would love it.
Father's Day buffet, what a great idea. You always hear about the Mother's Day brunch and all this.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Treat the dads,
Yep,
right?
and it's by
They like
customer
to
demand.
eat.
Right, and they're the ones requesting it, so we're doing it for the first time this year, but
That's
it
so
will be
cool.
a great hit.
And it's going to be a
Yep.
traditional buffet with the omelet station. It's going to have carved prime rib. It's going to have peel and eat shrimp. It's going to have smoked salmon. It's going to have some barbecued ribs. It's going to have some boned-in chicken. It's going to have a wide variety, and of course, I can't forget to tell you, it's going to have 2 tables of desserts.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I mean,
well,
we can't go wrong there, can we?
nail in the coffin, seal the deal. I'm there.
And of
I love
course,
it.
we have on that day we do a special mimosa and a special Bloody Mary.
Well, you should have led with that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What a great way to celebrate Father's Day and come out and get just a big feast. And, you know, we always treat our moms to that big brunch, so let's do the
Sure.
same for dads. I think that's great.
And
you're
if
doing
Dad
it.
does have a golf event happening earlier that day, we are also open for dinner. So we'll be open all day for Dad.
Fantastic. Love that. Okay. And then, do you have an outdoor area? I can't remember. It's been winter for so long, I feel like. Do you have an outdoor
We
seating
do.
area?
We have a huge patio out back. We could sit roughly about 80 folks out there in the patio, overlooking the Drumlin Trail. So those of you that are out biking, running, walking, just enjoying the nature out there, you come off the trail and our patio is literally right there.
That's awesome.
So we'd love to have you come and kind of refuel and
idea,
come
yeah.
on in and enjoy the place.
So you can get a little exercise in and then come in and have one of the light wraps. Or you've totally earned the sweet potato fries and honey and all that kind of stuff. So that's a great idea for summer. It's
perfect. It's
Good
perfect.
stuff. Very good stuff. And you mentioned before we started that there's live music. I love going to places with live music. When do you have it?
Go ahead.
We have it Wednesday through Saturday
Okay.
in the cocktail lounge. Just free of charge, come in, enjoy a cold brew. or a martini of your choice.
Sounds great.
And,
What a fabulous summer thing to do. Go have a drink, listen to some great music, eat any one of these fabulous dishes. Again, this is my favorite. Thank you for making this. I feel like you called me in advance and asked what I wanted on my salad. But that's it for us for now. We gotta go. Thank you so much, you guys. Shirley and Owen from 1855 Saloon. Make sure you go check them out and stick around. We're gonna be right back with more Restaurant Show after the break.
Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, Market Grill stops by with Oscar. Hello and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Right now we're joined by Cassandra and Joel from Market Grill, and they're going to be talking about a few of my favorite things: beer and really good food. So we want to start out with, tell me a little bit, you guys are doing growlers now and buckets of beer. What's that all about?
So you can choose any 5 different bottles of beers
Okay.
for the same. And it's only $10. And then we have our growlers that you buy for $10. And then to fill them, $6. On Mondays it is $5. And then we have 12 different tap beers.
12 different tap beers. So you
Yes.
got a lot of variety you can put in the buckets, and then, you know, a dozen varieties you could put in the growler. And if you hold on to that growler and bring it back, you save a little bit of money every
Oh,
time. Can't go wrong with that. That sounds like a heck of a deal. And so with this, with the buckets or the growlers, that's something that could make a great gift for someone. You know, there's always birthdays, things like that in the summer, and who doesn't love a good beer?
Oh yeah.
Now, and you can only get, I want to make sure I point out, if I have this right, you can only get that in Market Grill, correct? So you're not going to be able to get that anywhere else. Don't try to go to the store and get it. You can only get it at Market Grill. So you got buckets of beer and growlers. And these are cool looking growlers too. So I know with mine, you put them up on a shelf, have them look nice. You could add that to the collection. Or I'm just weird, one of the two. And then when we get to the good food part of it, we have some fantastic daily specials, don't we?
Yes, we do. We have every Wednesday our half-price sushi and bottles of wine,
Okay.
starting at 11 to 10 at night. And then we also do have our fish fries on Friday. So we have cod and walleye to choose from. That is also starting at 11 to 11 at night.
Oh, wow, so they
Baked
go
or
all
fried?
day. It's not
Oh,
like just
yeah.
a happy hour special.
No.
And first of all, the sushi is absolutely amazing that you guys
It
do.
is.
So great sushi at half price, a large variety of wines. Do you know offhand how many? I know we got just
Between the probably a good selection between the red and the white. I'm not too sure.
not sure. It's a lot. I can tell you there's a lot of wines. So you can get the wine and the sushi half off, and then fish fry, the two to choose from. And who doesn't love a fish fry? We're in Wisconsin, so that's kind of a norm everywhere. And you guys do a great variety on that as well. Get it a couple different ways and some great dishes, and they come with sides as well. So you just get really great value for those two.
Yes.
And then Saturday.
We do have our prime rib as well. It comes with mashed potatoes, broccoli, soup or salad.
Prime rib, mashed potato. Oh my goodness. Now I'm getting hungry while I'm filming this. That's not even fair. I'm going to go eat as soon as we're done right behind us. Oh my goodness. And then, you know, we also have different menu items, things like that, all the different time. And that's why Joel's here. And Joel has me all excited today because he's got a spinach and shrimp salad. So tell us a little bit about that.
That's right. We're going to do a spinach and shrimp salad today, something a little light, summery. So what I've got is a bowl of fresh spinach. We've got our raspberry vinaigrette. We're going to pour a little bit over the spinach. And I always like to season my greens with a little bit of salt and pepper, bring out that flavor. And I always like to use my hand to mix this. Tongs tend to bruise the greens, so this is a gentler way of doing it. And we're gonna go ahead and put this in our bowl.
Nobody likes bruised greens.
No bruised greens. And then we're gonna garnish this with some fresh red bell pepper, nice and sweet. And a little bit of red onion. And then Parmesan cheese, a little bit of bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? And peanuts. And then, of course, we can't forget the shrimp. Now, the shrimp have been seasoned with New Orleans style blackening seasoning and then sauteed and chilled. So everything's nice and fresh for you.
Wow.
And there you have it.
That looks
Our beautiful spinach and shrimp salad.
Can't go wrong with shrimp. And like you said, it's a nice lighter menu item for the summer.
Right.
People are concerned about their figures. That's something nice. Now, question with that, with the peanuts, does that add, is that more for the texture? Or does that actually add a nice flavor to it as well?
It's for both. You know, obviously the texture is there, but the flavor is also
Okay.
part of it too. So
And that's just one of the many different menu items that you guys can get a la carte and ordered and things like that you're going to cook up for them when they visit Market Grill.
right. Yep.
Wow. And then one of my favorite things they do, I want to make sure we have some time to talk about that because you guys just missed one, but fear not, there's one coming up next month as well, is the wine dinners. The wine dinners, was that the third Thursday, correct?
Yep, it's the third Thursday of the month. We do a different, what do you call it, theme every month. This last one was a seafood theme. The next one, I believe, will be like a 4th of July theme. We're kind of still deciding, but
Could be good.
it should be really good. You
So
know, it's-
what did you have for this, just to give us an idea, what did you have for the seafood wine dinner?
This wine dinner, we're doing Alaskan seafood, so we're featuring halibut, salmon, clams, prawns, scallops, things like that.
That's
So
really good food. And is there a set price for that? Is there a special, or how do those work?
It ranges depending on which one it is. This last one was just $50 per person. 5 courses every time, trivia with every course. So you actually do have the chance to win the next one for free every time you come.
Okay, so you play trivia along with the wine dinners as well. So you got game night, then you got wine night, and you got food night. And $50 for that food, you know, just the scallops alone and halibut and all that different fish is going to be fantastic. So 4th of July one coming up next, maybe, looking at that. But third Thursday of every month sounds absolutely fantastic. I could think of, you're better than I am, but a lot of burgers and brats, but they're going to have something better than that for you at the wine dinner, I'm sure. So they have those going on all the time. And like we said, Cassandra pointed out that right now they have the growlers and the bucket of beer, a lot of other great food. Give us one more time the details on the growlers and the bucket of beer. I just want to make sure I let people remember that.
Yep, so it's 5 any bottled beer, mix and match. And then that's only $10. And then our growlers, we have 12 different tap beers for $10. Oh, well, then $6 to fill it, but then just the 10 to buy it.
Jeez, that's just a heck of a deal. And 12 different varieties to choose from. Everything fantastic. Give them a check. It is the Market Grill. They have those wine dinners. They always have amazing food, as you can see here, and now great drink specials as well. Give them a look at Market Grill. Cassandra, Joel, thank you so much for joining us here today.
thank you.
We'll be right back with more of the Restaurant Show in just.
Thank you for tuning in to the Restaurant Show this week. We want to thank all of our guests for stopping by and giving you an idea of some great places to eat here in the Madison area. It's the Restaurant Show where you can eat the best, forget the rest.